So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is where are my glasses actually? These are the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Mortal Kombat 11 patch notes. Um, these have come out. When was this? When was this? Yesterday? Yeah. So this came out yesterday. Um, Claymore can't be combined with the launcher. I haven't even looked. We can look at Rambo afterwards. I literally haven't even touched Rambo, not even for half a second. Yeah, so we'll just start from the top. General gameplay adjustments. I mean, to be honest with you, I was expecting, even though this looks like quite a big patch, I was expecting a lot more, but then maybe a lot of these patch notes had to do with making variation moves safe again. Sorry, my glasses are really dirty. Alright, so general gameplay adjustments. Move list corrections, fine, because they're always wrong. Improvements to AI logic, okay. Added several new brutalities, fine. Custom variations in tournament mode options, okay, that's good. I wonder how, yeah, we can test that too, because I've not actually looked at it yet. Slightly adjusted the head victim location region for all characters, okay. Most basic and combo attacks now allow for button input buffer during the last 4 frames of their recovery. Oh, to make combos easier. Alright, fine. Hop attacks are now immune to down and front punch basic attacks. So down ones, yeah. So Stephanie mentioned that in the cast. Hop attacks are now immune to down ones. So maybe if you poke and do a hop attack. Fine, I guess. Gap recovery is now 4 frames faster. I've already been hit by wake up buttons by the computer 40 times. So God knows how that's going to work in real life. I'm not looking forward to that. Delayed get up now uses a unique animation. It displays an in-game message and only has one timing of 20. Alright, wonderful. Good. Fatal Blow now have a larger 6 frame window to flawless block and have slightly less pushback on block and no longer pushback from blocking cornered opponents. So if somebody uses it in the corner, with their back to the corner, it doesn't push you back? We'll have to test that. Fix the rare issue with throw escapes that cause a weapon. Alright, fine. Towards and throws now lose to most trades. That's a good change. How many times has your button been grabbed? That's a really good change. Now lose to most other attacks. Good, fine. And do 10 less damage. When a base throw startup is interrupted, it will now cause a hit reaction to occur at the current location of the character instead of the starting location of the throw. Okay. Fix the rare issue that could cause crushing blow dots to linger after resurrections. Oh wow, okay, that's stupid. Fix an issue that could cause incorrect victim regions to be used if the player performed a forward dash. Okay, fine. Most combo attacks can no longer hit opponents from behind unless the opponent is in a combo. Oh, okay. Fixed a rare issue that could cause a physical attack to be ignored if a projectile collided with a background at a very specific timing. Fine. Slightly adjusted victim regions on several regular reactions. Okay, so from here, get up recovery, delayed get up, and back throws. I mean, I'm not sure about this fatal blow change. Would have to test that. I mean, Liu Kang's always the most lamented one, right, with the pushback. So we'll have to test old Liu boy in practice mode afterwards. Combat League Online. Somebody asked me, do they have a Wi-Fi filter? No. Minor online stability improvements. Fixed several rare online desync causes. Added an online tutorial when you first go to the online menu. Oh, I haven't tested that yet either. Players can now use custom variations in competitive modes. Do you know what I realized today as well? Is that I don't actually know a lot about this game outside of the tournament things. I was getting hit by stuff when I was doing the tower, and I was just like, what? So that's going to be fun to relearn everybody. Players can now view an opponent's first party online profile on the rematch screen. Oh, okay. Added cross-generation play. Okay, that's cool. Now, main menu pop-up if they've been banned. Okie dokie. Added new Netherforge recipes. Alright, who cares? Towers of Time. Who cares? Character-specific adjustments. Alright, here we're going to get into the meat and veg. And it goes alphabetically. So, Baraka. Down front punch is now -6. So the thread of this is basically going to be everybody's down poke is going to be more minus on block and more plus on hit. So if you, I'm sure it's, I mean, if we just look, yeah, down front punch, down front punch. So the first thing of everybody's patch changes is going to be that. So hard, easier to whiff punish, 4 more frames of hit advantage. So basically, yeah, when it came to pokes this patch, what they wanted was for everybody to have a jailing down 1, because that's a massive issue with the patch, with the game. So up to this point was not everybody had a jailing poke. So like Collector was only 10 frames and you had to be frame perfect with your back 2, otherwise you got poked. Xiao Khan didn't have a frame, had standing 1 didn't jail, Kano didn't jail. So now they've made it so that everybody's pokes jail. So that's across the board. Down towards front punch, so this is one of his variation moves, normals. -6 on block, down from -3. Oh, good. Now, opponent's up attack, fine. Down, front kick is now -5. Down towards front kick is -6. Alright, so Baraka's pokes have all just been nerfed. Alright, fine. Cassie Cage. Yeah, block. So it's just poke change as well. Fine. Sentry on, poke, -6. Okay. Devorah, down 1. I'm not going to go through. If it's just pokes changed, then there's no point in going through the whole thing, because otherwise we're going to be here till tomorrow. It's literally just the same thing. Down 1, down 4. So this is her C, that's one of her variation strings. Okay. Yeah, Aaron got nerfed into, well, I done it into oblivion, but Josh wasn't happy. Ducking victims slightly. Okay, so yeah, so he can, so now hopefully, potentially he won't be able to low profile us. That's what this means, because he was low profiling a lot of stuff. Let's see if that's the case. Low boot, down and front kick is now -5 on block. Good. Ankle biter, down towards front kick. Now has 8 frames, down from 9. 1 less recovery frame on miss. Good. Down back kick, -7. This was the stupidest one. Down 4 being -3, and they could just do both of them being -3 was stupid. Good. -7, -5. Fine. Slightly increased fatal blow when it's in a combo. Good, because that was difficult. Down Peacemaker now has 20 frames of startup. Okay, that's the rifle stance. Removed an issue. Where's the Terran spit? Yeah, that's killed me before. So once when I first started playing, I was a Garrus and I was fighting an Aaron Black, and I hit Aaron Black with the quicksand as he was throwing the acid, and as I was going underneath him to choke him out, I got killed by the acid. I was absolutely fuming. Hey, hello Julia, how you doing? Fixed an issue that could cause juggle hits. Okay, fine. So just bug fixes. So he just his stupid pokes got nerfed. Good. Frost. Down 1 is -5. Down 3 is -6. Victim region. Core trap. Fine. Garrus. Down front punch. Yeah, we've got more hit advantage. I definitely feel like they've made him faster again too. I don't know if it's just me or if I haven't played him in a while, but I definitely feel like they've made his forward dash what it used to be and his back dash a bit slower. But that might just be me. Down 3 has more frames of hit advantage. That's good, because down 3 was useless. And down 4, you'd only really do gimmicky into quicksand or a special move anyway, but that's good. So yeah, nothing really there. Jackie Briggs. Straight jab, down and front punch is now -6. Down from -3, that's good. So down 3 isn't more minus though, so she's still going to do down 3 into back 2 or forward 1, whatever. Bionic Dash is now minus 12, finally. Jump and special attacks means were executed during blind without do slightly less damage. Fine. Prototype Rocket is now minus 6 on block. And they've made it easier to flawless block as well, so that should be interesting. But then we'll see where the mind games are. Not satisfied. I mean, I've not got to the end yet, but I feel like this is... It's not really done. I will get to the end and then we'll do an overview. Because if I start going on about it now, then we're never going to get to the end. But I understand that sentiment, definitely. Prototype Rocket is now minus 16. Okay, Jade. Down 1 is now minus 6. Down 3 is now minus 5. Down 4 is now minus 7. Get up floor front. Oh, so her up 3 is now unsafe as well. Nice. Just to the repel region on Pool Vault. Oh, 340. Oh, that's a shame. Only 34% unbreakable. Only 34% unbreakable. Jax. Down 1 is now minus 5. Down 1, 2. They've buffed it. Down 3, minus 6. They've buffed his down 3. Down 4 buffs. Wow, Johnny's got loads. Down 1, minus 5. Down 3, minus 5. The gist of my fist towards 2. Oh, towards 2 on 2. Okay. Front kick, back kick. So 3, 4, up 3 is now considered grounded. So basically, they've just changed all of his strings to make it so that they can jail from his pokes. That's literally all of this is. Yeah, Jackie is dead now. Lol, lol, lol. Yeah, they've literally... So they've not buffed him in the sense of they've given him anything new, but what they've done is that they've made all of his strings jail. So, I mean, they didn't before. Apart from down 3, if you hit someone with a down 3... Oh, sorry, down 4 into forward 3. Pissed off armor break. Oh, what, the punch? I was just getting... I was like, what do you mean pissed? I thought you were saying you were pissed off about armor breaks. I wasn't up to that bit yet. Nut punch amplifier will now auto face the opponent. Pissed off now armor breaks. That's where he does the flurry, right? Yeah, I saw... Where did I see that? I think I saw it on Twitter. Fine. So yeah, he's been buffed, but nothing's changed really. You just jailboard now. Knee buckle. Down front punch is now minus 5. Good. I want to see Noob. I really want to see how hard he's been nerfed. I bet you he's still an idiot character. Don't. Scorpion's armor break is the stupidest one in the game. Not because it's good, but because all they did was give him a faster overhead. Minus 5. Down 3's minus 5. I don't think I've ever seen Cabal's down 3. Flash parry now does 90 damage. I don't even know what flash parry is. Fine. Kano. Oh yeah, but Biohazard was happy about this. Minus 6. And that's plus 15. So you can gel into forward 1. Down 3. Down 4. So this is the overhead. We'll no longer switch sides. Fine. Yeah, he was happy about that. And what they don't have here is that they've fixed it. So I don't know why they haven't put that in the patch notes, because that's quite a big deal. So now his forward one string jails on the majority of the cast when it didn't before. I don't know why they wouldn't put that here. So you know the punch, spit, headbutt. I think there's like 4 or 5 characters it doesn't jail on, as opposed to it being only 4 or 5 characters that it does jail on. Oh, sorry. Kitana. Heel poke. That's not how you spell heel. I was like, what? Heel poke. Down and front kick, so it's down 3. So they haven't nerfed that speed, it's still annoying. Down 4, now -9 on block. Neck slice. Back punch. Okay, now it has 11 frames. Royal protection now increases damage on... Oh. Buff. 3 less recovery frames and only attacks with 1 stand. Ah, so they have to spend mead. So, oh, good. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's still annoying, but maybe it'll be easier to deal with. I might have to lab that. They fixed it. Oh, really? Upward fan toss now has 5 more recovery. Oh, wait. Adenian twist fate was non-possible because I'm not 300 health. How would she be above 300 health? Does she have a heal? Well, apart from this misspelling, lol lol lol. Upward Phantos now has 5 more recovery frames, fine. Oh, so they nerfed Upward Phantos, that's good. Cancel is no longer throat immune, fine. Far Dark Plunge, I don't know what that is. Collector, this is a good one as well. So now you can jail everything with Collector, which is really good. Down 1, 5 more frames, that's a lot of frames. Down 3, different hit reaction. Down 4, it basically, I mean, it always jailed into standing 4, but now it's much easier. Xiao Khan, bloody hell. Why does he have so many? Every time I want this character to kill. Down and front punch. So jailing down 1, down 3, which was always a pain in the ass. Anyway, has more hit advantage now. Down 4, it's -9 on block. Oh, so it's actually unsafe. Slightly adjust the victim regions on back 2. Back 2, back 2, 4. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. That was a tick throw for a little while, wasn't it? Oh no, towards 2, 4. Okay, sorry. No, this is what I was thinking. Away, this was the tick throw. But I don't know, I think they've changed that already. Okay, so away 2, that's the 2 big slashes. Towards back punch, 4, 2, 4 is the move where he goes the 19 frame mid into the swing. Thank God, that was so stupid. Back 2-2, come on, Grab. Do me an absolute favour. Slightly adjusted the hit region. Alright, good. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Alright, so now considered grounded. Slightly increase the range of the first hit of... Oh, I wonder if that means you can still... Maybe you can't flawless spot that anymore. We'd have to test that. Or maybe it just means it won't whiff now. Did it used to whiff? I don't know. I've never seen it whiff, but... adjusted the repel region of Takuni Moon. Okay. Kung Lao. Actually, yeah, his pokes were annoying as well. With no special... Okay. Yeah, so I thought that's what it meant. Down 1 is now -5. Down 3... Now it's a different hit reaction. So it's the same. Down 3 is the same for Kung Lao. Slightly increase the region of hat toss when using a combo. Possess hat now releases 1 hat. Fine. Shaolin. Hit now both considered airborne. Guided frames now has 8 more hits. Okay, interesting. Buzzsaw now loses trades. Okay, so yeah, I mean, just pokes. Liu Kang down 1, -5, down 3, -7, down 4, -7. Slightly increased the regions, hit regions, I guess, so they don't whiff. Noob. Down 1, thank God, from -4. I was so tired of this character. I mean, that's cruel. I don't know if that's how it works. If it will still work like that, but they would. I'm so tired of getting hit down 1 into forward 2. It was just soul destroying. It just didn't make any sense. Or down 1 into standing 1. Good. F noob. -6. Good. Down 3. Down 3. More hit. Okay, so these aren't nerfed. But his down 1 is. That's good. Slightly just the hit region. Back 1. 1 +3. Oh, so his 9-frame mid. Fix a rare issue. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, so at least his down 1 got slightly nerfed. Raiden. Down 1 is now -6. Good. Down 3 is now -5. Good. I mean, it's not going to stop us from getting hit by Storm Cell on block, but better than nothing. Where was I? Down 4. 13 frames, that got buffed. Back 1, 3. Has 15 more frames of blocks done with increase. Oh no, back 1, 4. Oh yeah, they made it safe now, didn't they? So that's the overhead they've made safe. Back 1, 4. Jump 3. Increase hit regions. Super Bolt. That's the Superman punch. Has now 10 more frames of blocks done. Okay, fine. Scorpion. Down 1 is now -6. Good. Down 3 is now -6. Good. Down 4. 1 more frame of advantage. Demon Dash is now 12. Good. Council Misery Blade is no longer Thromian. Alright, good. Yep, that makes sense. F Scorpion. Scarlet. Down 1 now has 1 more recovery frame on miss. Fine. Down 3 is now -7. Okay. Down 4 is now -13. So yeah, no changes. Sonya. Down 1 has been nerfed. Good. Down 3 and 4 have not been. Soaring General is now high block and breaks armor. I don't even know what move that is. Is that her anti-air one? Raiden still has the mix. We mean back 1, 2. Yep, they haven't touched that. They've just made his pokes a little bit more minus. Sub-Zero. Down 1 is the same. Down 3 is now -7. That's good. Down 4 is the same. Well, by the same, I don't mean that they're exactly the same. What I'm looking for is nerfs. If it's got 1 more hit of advantage, that's, to me, obviously that's a big change. But I mean, like, in the way that you would approach the character. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't mash out of pokes anyway. But that's what I'm just saying. Yeah, fine, it's the same. If it said, this is a change, because this is much more minus now. -5 to -7 is a big deal. But in hit advantage, it's like, fine, whatever. Xiao Khan. Finally, he's down 1 jails. So that's happy. Down 3. Fine. Down 4 is -9. That is a video games specific nerf. But at least he's got a jailing standing 1 now, so he doesn't have to just sit there looping them in the corner. Shang Tsung, he's got a lot. Oh, almost done. Down 1 is now, -5. Good. Down 3 is now, -7. Good. Alright, I like that. Down 4 is now -7. Fine. Back. Okay, yeah, back 3, down 4. So I'm guessing that's to stop whiffs. Victim region, or maybe that's the hurt box. I never understand what they mean by when they talk about regions. Down 4. Yeah, I mean now it jails, so he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. The duration of malignant sorcery and vile inscriptions. Those are the buffs, right? So that's been massively buffed. Corpse drop has been nerfed. Explosive corpses. I'm guessing that's the amplifier that throws them up in the air. So Soul Swap can no longer kill an opponent, but can still trigger chip avoided. Oh yeah, somebody came into my chat to complain about that yesterday because it had a brutality attached to it, which is now a rare video, I guess, on mashing on hit. Okay, fine. Nightwolf. Down 1 is more minus. Good, so he can't do down 1 and standing 1. Down 3. More recovery frames on where? Oh, sorry. I've got a hair in my mouth or something. You. Down 3 has 2 more recovery frames. Good. Down 2. Okay, so that's a variation thing. Terminator. It's now -5 on block. Good. All the people that they've nerfed their pokes, every single one of them, by poke I mean down 1, every single one of the characters that they've nerfed their down poke for are characters that could press it on block and go straight into it on hit. So that's amazing. I'm glad. I don't know how well it's going to work in practicality, but just to see that they've addressed it somewhat. Like he's sitting there, God knows. He's one of those problem hitboxes, isn't he? Down 3, more hit advantage. Down 1. Oh, our endoskeleton is active. Fix a rare issue with Dark Fate. Back to... Okay, that's the smack, and then he throws you. Okay, just an animation thing. Sindel. Down 1 is now -5. Down 4. Fine. Adjusted the hit regions. Oh, good. Hopefully that means that it's not going to hit behind her or above her. So that her up 3 basically was like a 360 cone around her body whenever she did it. So now hopefully that means that when you jump over her, or if you're behind her, you won't get hit by it. Spawn. Oh my gosh. I don't like how that's not fixed all those horrific whiffing issues. Well, nobody's been nerfed. No character from what I can tell has been nerfed. There's like slight ones like Shang and Jackie, but there's no one's been like, the top tiers are still going to be the top tiers. I don't think there's going to be any meta change. In terms of the characters, I mean, I don't know about customizations. As I said, there's still a lot of customizations I've not even touched, so maybe we're going to be like Kano with this move as top 1, but I doubt it. Yeah, but even Kotl got buffed a lot with this stuff. I mean, Kotl already had jailing pokes. Where were we? Sindel, Spawn, Joker. Down 1's now -6, good. Down 3's now -6, good. Fujin. Down 1's now -6. Towards 3. So forward 3. Adjusted the victim region. Oh, made it easier to punish. That's good. Hit reaction. Back kick, back punch. Okay. Back 1-1. Oh, that's back 1-1. They fixed the hitbox. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, so they've fixed the hitbox on his up 2, hopefully, as well. That's what that is. Oh, and now his up 3 is -9. That's good. So that's unsafe now. Hit regions of Winky Amplify, yeah, because they would fall out after the spin. I'm gonna give you my breakdown of this after it's done, but it's more or less what people have been saying. Back 2 now correctly plays a red hit effect on counter. Oh, back 1, sorry. Robocop, down 1 is now -6. Down 3 is now -9. Down 4 has 1 more frame of advantage. Projectile parry region of Riot Shield, fine. And then Shiva. Down 1 is now -6. Down 4 is now -5. Back 2-1, slightly increased. Oh no, 2-1. 2-1-1 increased the range. Oh yeah, because her punches, her stand buttons are really short range. 1 less frame of startup and 1 more active frame of stomp. Oh, so they buff stomp. Fine. Alright, so that's all the patch notes. So, my theory before this patch came out, before Ultimate came out, was that the idea of, as soon as I found out that they were getting rid of competitive variations and just making customs, that was when I realized that they were done with this game, right? Now, I'm not saying that they haven't done a lot of work here, because they have, you can tell. To go through each individual move and go through all of this frame, that's a lot of work. I know it doesn't seem like massive amounts of like, now it's -30, and now can get crushing blowed, and now X or Y, you know. I know it doesn't seem like that, but they have done a lot of work on this patch. You can just tell, just by the way that they've made everyone's pokes. You know, the delayed get up thing is amazing. Back throws losing to trades is amazing. Delayed get up is amazing. You know, all of this stuff that they've done, for the most part, you can tell they've put a lot of time and effort into, right? But as soon as I found out that they were adding customs, that was when I knew that they were done with this game. They're done with it. Because they haven't even changed a lot of the moves that were broken. They just went, oh no, fuck it. These ones aren't, you can't use them regardless in competitive. And then it's like, well, what's the point in having custom variations if you can't use all the moves? So that is why I'm not surprised by this. I completely understand why people are happy with it. I completely understand why people aren't happy with it. And as far as I'm concerned, all this patch has done is made me 100% sure that this will probably be the last patch for this game, because I can't imagine that they're going to do much more than this, unless alright, so thinking about it, the only thing, so there's either going to be nothing now and that's it, or there'll be one more massive patch that changes everything. Because this still doesn't address a lot of stuff, right? Like, anti-airs are still, unless your character has a good anti-air move, they're still difficult. You know, wake-up buttons is still a thing. They've increased wake-up recovery by 4 frames, so, you know, wake-up buttons is still going to be an issue. Fatal Blow Pushback doesn't look like it's been changed at all. There's still a lot of whiffing issues with certain characters. Do you think they'll announce? No, see, that's the thing. Obviously, as well, there's Corona, right? So they're very limited in what they can and can't do as well. So we have to take everything with a pinch of salt. I can't imagine they will. But if they do, potentially it'll be next year. I mean, we haven't even started, like, they haven't even attempted at doing a tournament for it this year. Right? How many other games have we had, Mortal Kombat games have we had, or NRS games have we had, where there's only been 1 year of tournaments? You know, and they said that they wanted this game to be, you know, when it was first announced, they had one DLC character every 4 months or whatever it was, or something, you know, something insane, 3 months, something insane like that. We had to wait a whole year for the first combat pack to be fully released. And now they're just giving that to us in batches. It's like, Combat Pack 1 had 6 characters, Combat Pack 2 has 3 characters. So I don't know if Corona's had an impact on it, and, you know, that they can't do as much work if they want to. I don't know if from a competitive standpoint it hasn't been very well received, so they want to do some more work on it. I mean, it's sold 8 million copies or something ridiculous in a year, bearing in mind Tekken's been out since 2005 and has just sold 6. You know, you can't argue that this isn't a successfully selling game. UK is in lockdown as well for the same reason, because we're dumb too. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is a bit underwhelming. A lot of characters have got quality of stuff changes, like Kano, Collector, Xiao, you know, characters like Eren. But I feel like Eren wasn't, like, Eren Black was annoying, but Kitana's down 3 is just as annoying. You know, it doesn't say here, where's Kitana? It doesn't say here, down front kick has a different hit reaction. Does that mean she's still going to be able to down 3 through Garrus's forward 2-1? You know, that is still, she can still down 3 in between both of Garrus's main strings. There's no change there. There's still whiffs. You know, it's stuff like that I don't understand. There's so much. Peter said that they've changed one thing, the Eren and Johnny related tech, but yeah, they've buffed Kugna's down 3. So I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think again this patch is indicative of NRS's mindset towards the whole thing. Like, everyone was complaining about block stun on fatal blows and stuff like that and pushback. So instead of going through every move and making it pushback less on block, they'd made it so that you can press buttons faster out of block stun. That's not a buff. That's just it's like putting a band-aid on it. Everybody was saying that jump kicks were broken, so they did it so the jump kicks you can't special cancel on hit, and all they did was built in an option select to it now, where you can just do, like, it's guaranteed on hit because you can just do the you can just do the input for the special attack and it will just come out if it hits anyway. So they actually buffed jump kicks. You know, there's so many instances. Same with this now with fatal blows. Only on the corner, probably because they've got like some bit of code where it says, oh, well, if they've got their back to the corner, then, you know, it's ignored the pushback. Let's see. Let's actually go back into the game and test. Let's see on Liu Kang. Because his is always the most annoying to deal with. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's indicative of NRS. It's just they have not in regards to this game, they've not addressed any issue properly. Like, they've not focused their time on an issue and said, right, let's fix this and then it will be fixed. All they've done is just put a bandage on it. Even the delayed wake ups, like changing it so there's only one delayed wake up is a good thing, but they haven't changed the fact that you can still press buttons. Hey, easy in saying this. Speaking of For Honor, when he comes swooping in, yeah, they haven't changed invulnerability on buttons on wake up. So it doesn't matter if you've added a delay wake up if it still means that they can still just press buttons afterwards. All you've done is give us a visual indicator to see that they've delayed. But wake up buttons is still going to be a problem, you know? So I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying Rain. I mean, stuff like back 2-1 into Hydro Blast whiffing on player 2 side, again, is just indicative of this game in general and how they've approached it. Building a castle on sand. Yeah, honestly, it's a shame because I really enjoy it. You know, sitting in the lab, playing with Rain, all the custom stuff. I think they've done a really good job. Like, everything other than the gameplay of this game, I think is great. But just the mechanics of it.